What up, y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for kicking it with me. You locked in with the real Dwight Thomas. So today we're gonna do a little something special. Y'all asked me to start a series reacting to the Passport Bros, and so y'all know when y'all ask, I deliver. And so today we're gonna be locked in with our first ever episode of my reaction video to the so-called supposed Passport Bros. Don't worry, there's always gonna be more to come because they just keep on making a fool of themselves. But roll a clip. Alright, so first up, we have Passport Bro, Austin Holman. And I'm gonna start by viewing some of where he started at, why he chose to not date American women. We're gonna start there and then we'll get to where he's at. So let's go.
We're going to be talking about what made me leave to go to Brazil.
Please, because the people want to know.
In other words, what made me stop dating in the United States.
I can bet y'all any money that it don't have nothing to do
but I'm gonna
with
break it down
America
today.
itself.
So,
Go
these are in order, I believe, from
Come
severity
on, get to it.
of why I stopped dating in the United States. The number one
Drum roll,
thing,
please.
and we're gonna say this is actually a bunch. I'm bringing it down. The number one thing that stopped me from dating the United States was the texting games and the phone call games. The game.
Man said he was getting ghosted and he had
I'm
enough.
not gonna act brand new. We know this is a thing.
Man
here.
said he was tired of getting ghosted.
You have to have some sort of game, and
Man said he don't got no game.
Charisma. Those aren't the same thing. Okay, charisma is the sweet talking,
Yo.
and the emotional aspect of her getting to like you with your words, whoop de whoop. But when I say game, I'm talking about I get your phone number. Now let me wait 2 or 3 days to call you back. Like if you know,
Man said he was left on red.
10 days
He had to leave the
to
country.
call a woman back. Why the fuck would I want to do that?
Weird.
Okay, I get it, but then that's another thing. They say, oh, you got to pretend like you have options. You have to show you have options. Don't blow her up.
Man said he don't have
Text
no
her in between
options.
5 minutes.
It's a game not to harass somebody.
Don't have a routine. All that shit.
What?
You know, all this, you have to have this super strategy just to get to know somebody, or even if you just want to smash somebody. It's usually not just...
Man said nobody is giving him the buns.
That's why there's so many YouTubers
and he can't take
and
it.
dating coaches coming out that are just blowing up because nobody can truly figure this shit out, right? And if you're somebody like me that's on their purpose, I'm trying to get my money right so I can live overseas and get the hell out of here. I don't have time for the games. Look, baby, either you want to fuck with me or you don't. And that's how my world works. It's black and white.
My
there is
guy.
no in between.
What?
Either you want to fuck with me,
You
or
thought
you
was
don't.
Denzel?
And that's what
Keep
when
it
you
playing.
go to Brazil, and I'm gonna compare each number to when I went to Brazil. When I went to Brazil and I saw those texting games disappear,
Y'all are gonna
and
see later in the video.
you know,
He said the issue was that
give you her number, or
they
she
don't
would give
speak
you
good
her
English
number.
in Brazil, but now they
90% of the
texting
time,
him
if
back.
she gives you her number, it's going somewhere. In the United States, 90% of the time you give a chick your number.
What
it's not going
statistics are you
anywhere. And
using?
it makes you wonder, why
Is that you?
did you give me your number?
That sounds personal.
I mentioned in a TikTok video, a chick
That
left a note
sounds
on my car.
personal.
Two chicks left a note on my
What
car.
are you talking about?
And then I call or text, and then I can't even hook up a date with you or hook up a time to see you. Why the fuck
Because she
did
saw
leave
you
a
was
note
making
on my car?
YouTube videos about this. She
I
went
don't
and
have
looked
time
you
for
up
that, y'all.
and
That's a
found
bunch of-
out you
that's
was
like a
making
bunch
YouTube
of
videos like this.
Fuckery.
That's what
Nobody has
did.
time for
That's
the
what did
texting
it.
games, the communication games, and number 2, flaking. Okay.
Yo, at a point,
There is
At a point, you gotta consider that it might be
some sort
you,
of
but
super rich man or some
let's hear it.
celebrity. There is a high flake rate in the United States. So we were teenagers, we knew this, right? Now, but I had time.
What's
for
a
that when I was
flake
teenager.
rate?
Like I didn't have a job.
what's
or
a
anything.
high flake
I wasn't
rate?
doing shit but going to school and going home.
You ain't doing shit.
I knew when I
Let me
went to the
check.
mall, I had to get 10 numbers. Or if I went to Six Flags, I had
Says
to get 10
who?
numbers. Why? Because out of 10 numbers, only 3 of them motherfuckers gonna text back. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
Bro, that's
only 3 of those
you.
are gonna text you back. And out of those 3,
Because you
2
forced them
or
to give
maybe
you their
1
number.
or maybe 2.
They wasn't rocking with you.
you're gonna see again. It's just
You gotta let
that.
this hurt go.
I don't care. Anybody
gotta
tells
let
you
this
otherwise
hurt
is full
go.
of shit, unless if there's some sort of celebrity, but they're not living the regular lifestyle like us. So as an adult, I knew that going, okay, probably still the same thing. I still gotta approach a lot of women. But then it was just coming back like, damn, the flake rate, it seemed like the flake rate has gotten worse.
The flake rate.
That's watching this video right now is going to be like, look in the mirror, look in the mirror.
I mean, be fucking for real.
There's an abundance of men saying the same thing.
No, there's not.
You hear about these women wanting to just have validation. And social media and cell phones have created this, where they have access to so many men, they'll flake on you in a minute. And
they just don't like you.
They're 90% of those women on dating apps are there for validation.
Where's this data from?
They're there to actually meet you when y'all met.
Where's this data from?
I can tell you in every country, but in the United States, it's a lot more common to run into somebody that's uncertain than somebody that is.
Where are you getting these statistics, bro?
Brazil, like I said, it's black and white.
No, it's not.
It's a yes or no. I like you or I don't
like
you.
People have choices. I know you can't believe this.
I want to be with you. There's no in between. That's why when you go to these other countries, it seems like the women are moving fast.
No, it's you. You're moving fast.
Bullshitters. You're used to women in your
Because you know if you move slow, you get no play.
Uncertain. So what's another example of uncertainty?
You don't got too many,
Here's two of them.
Yeah.
There's a chick that I approached at the gym, and I've said this before. I approached her at the gym, and clearly she has some sort of interest because I caught her.
She looked at you, so she was interested in you.
And she's like, how old are you? Whenever they say that, y'all just walk off.
This man.
So she said, how old are you? I told her 23, she said 32. And she's like, oh, well, I have to think about it. Bitch, I'm not going to let you think about it.
You don't want her to think because you already know what's going to happen if she think. You don't want her to think.
You think you got me on a leash or something? Like I'm going to come back
You know why you don't want her to think.
If you want to talk to me now, sorry, babe, you got the wrong one. And you're not even like...
The audacity is audacitying.
And let's say you're not even trying to take him home. You just say, hey, let me get your number. Oh, I only do Snapchat. Guys, you're not kids. That's disrespectful. Leave them alone.
What?
Count on how many hands that chick gave you. You asked her for a number, she gave you her social media instead. Count on one hand how many.
Because y'all be creepy.
It's probably max one.
Because y'all be creepy.
If she says, just give me your, I'm going to give you just my social media, I just take that as rejection because that's rejection. It is rejection. That's not what you didn't get what you asked for. I mean,
can you blame them?
Subpar product. Okay, here. That's fine.
Subpar product.
I'm sorry. Because, there are some weird dudes out there, right? But if she's really interested
there's some weird dudes out there. You're removing yourself from that.
Social media.
You not.
Say, okay, well, here, just take my number. Then you might know you have somebody that may have dealt with a stalker in the past, but that's
like
just
you.
For them to say they had a stalker.
A cop out?
She's going to take the chance and give you her number.
A cop out?
And the thing is, I don't even need your number to stalk you. I can follow you out to the car and get your license.
What?
Without the phone. Women been getting stalked for hundreds of years.
Nah.
So don't buy that bullshit.
Nah.
Remember femininity. So right now, we know we have women that are calling dudes bro.
So?
We got women that are wearing boy
Some of them
clothes.
are bros.
We got women that are
boy
clothes. They want to go 50-50 and want to, or they want to be the leader of a household.
Masculinity.
Raising their voices at men like they're men, but they only doing that because we know we can't hit them because it's an unfair fight.
You only can't hit a woman because it's an unfair fight?
Those are all
Nah.
They're non-feminine.
Nah, you just told us everything we needed to know. All right, so now that we got, a general impression of how sad this case is for him to have to leave America because he basically can't pull, let's get into what happened when he got to Brazil. Let's get into the destruction that he caused when he got to Brazil. Now, this is where it gets good. Roll the second clip.
Now, recently, it's Austin Holloman, first of all. Recently, as in 12 hours ago, from
this is him in Brazil
time, Salvador, Sao Paulo, Rio de Janeiro time, Austin, I posted a video, a clip of my longer YouTube videos titled, "Do Brazilian Women Like Criminals or Good Dudes?"
Why would you be asking that question?
The purpose of this video was for my followers to get a perspective on the difference of the culture between Brazil and the United States, because the United States, the women like the criminals. This has been scientifically proven.
Proven.
You know what?
What
I think
scientists?
Brazilian women are the best women on the planet.
Where
But
are
let
you
me go
citing
out
your
and
data?
ask these women what they think and prove my point. I've said several videos that I think Brazilian women are the best women.
He's basically trying to gaslight Brazilian women
I
after he
posted-
messed up.
I just now started posting my
After he
clips
fucked up.
on Twitter. I think this may have been the first one. And it went viral. Okay, I woke up, it had like 20 something thousand views. That was like at 7 in the morning. It's 3 p.m. and it's at almost 900,000 views. So this video is probably gonna hit 2 million.
Because,
views
and you know why? Because he was
before,
getting
24
flamed.
hours. Like,
Flamed.
Within 20 minutes, 70,000 people saw the
The
video.
interweb was
Like,
flaming
800
him.
It was like 750,000. Then it was like 920 in 20 minutes. 70,000 people saw the video, so this video is going viral. And of course, Austin is used to getting hate from American men, which is crazy. American women,
Used to
which
getting
is
hate when
understandable.
you talk so
But the crazy
vilely.
part is, I did not shit on anybody. I didn't say anything negative about anybody. I didn't bring up.
I'm gonna show
American
y'all
women.
what
I
he's
didn't say
talking
anything
about
bad
later in the
Brazilian
video.
women. I
Stay
never
tuned,
say
stay
anything
tuned.
bad about Brazilian women. I came to Brazil to be with Brazilian women because I love.
No,
Brazil.
you came to Brazil to
But I make content
exploit.
about this, and I'm traveling
Brazilian
around
women.
to cities in different parts of the world to show people. I don't say negative things about Brazilian women.
He in fact disrespected
Surprisingly,
them. Y'all
these
gonna
must
see.
be Brazilian feminist women.
Brazilian
One of them,
feminist
I'm gonna post
women.
a comment here. I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna show you. These women.
These
said they
women.
had went to the local women's police station. I didn't even know those existed, but the women's police station to report me. Now,
Yo,
what I'm not understanding is, what are you going to tell the police?
that you're
Because
being
you're gonna
weird
have to
and
lie
creepy.
for me to be breaking the law. You know what I mean? All I said in the video was, how soon would you kiss me? Because in Brazil, kissing is different than it is in the United States. That's one thing I love about it. And I
Stop
think she
trying
said
to
right
cop
away
out.
if she likes me. And I said, oh, really? So how soon would you go home with me? And I asked that because in the United States, a man can take a woman on 75 dates and get a side hug every time. But in
That's
Brazil,
you. They
I
not
said
banging with
women in
you.
Brazil, more often than not, like 90% of the time, they're not going on a date with you. They're not even going to give you their number.
That's not
if they're not
true.
interested in you.
You're making shit up.
You have it happen sometimes, but that's definitely not common here. And I've
Bro,
always
it's
admired
you.
that about Brazil.
No, it's you,
I love
bro.
it,
You're
because I don't like
lying.
to waste time. Where and then I said after she was like, I wouldn't waste any time. I would go home with you the same day if I had time.
That's
I
not
said,
really
that's
what
all
she
I
said.
needed to know. Get your passport.
That's not
Because
really
that
what
was
she
me-
said.
That was proving my point that hey, these women value time. They have clarity.
Value
They know what they
time.
want. That
You was not trying to show that they value
proves
time.
it.
All right, let me show you the clip. Let me show you the
United States is
clip.
different. This isn't
All right, so here is the clip in question, but you got to watch quick because it's real short. He took the snippet and ran with it, but watch the clip.
You feel a need to wait a day or two? Or
No.
So you would go the same day?
Yes.
That's all I need to know. Get your passport.
Now, you can see in that clip that he clearly wasn't saying nothing about no kissing. He asked her, how soon would you go home with me if you liked me? And he basically tried to take that little clip and suggest to other men who are not abroad that they need to get a passport, not to travel, not to better yourself, not to become more cultured, but to find women that will quote unquote sleep with you in the same night. Now, that's also, let's just get into the facts. Anywhere you go, there are women that if they like you enough and men who will sleep with you the same night. He's just not that guy. So it's weird to me that you thought that you needed to go to Brazil and try to scam people by taking that snippet to try to over or hypersexualize Brazilian women, and then you got tight when the people got tight. But if that's not enough, here's a clip where he shows you just how much he sexualizes Brazilian women in an interview that he did. Let's get into it.
6 years old.
Okay.
Wanting to go to Brazil
Why,
since he
why
was
on
6.
earth would a black male want to go to Brazil since, quote, 6 years old? Where are you
Weird.
people
He's
from?
lying.
Sis, I've always liked the light skinned, curly hair women that they have down
Admitting
there.
to your own
Okay.
self-hatred
They
is
look that
crazy.
good, yeah.
Why
It's
would a
crazy.
at 6 years old, we're still talking about girls are icky and have cooties? What kind of household were you raised in?
I was watching pornography at 6. I wasn't
How you
watching
describe it like that? Bringing up pornography as a claim to why you felt you needed to go there is a clear admission to how you see Brazilian women. And you're shooketh. You were stressed because you didn't think Brazilian men was going to fight back. And now you got scared. And guess what? After he got scared, he offered us this weak-ass apology video. Last clip.
This video first. Watch the Portuguese version first because
He made an apology video in
the reason that a lot of
Portuguese.
this is going on is because a lot of people in Brazil are misinterpreting the
Yo,
things that I'm saying. in
misinterpreting.
English, and they don't really know how to speak English that well.
He just talked
they're
about the
misinterpreting
text
a
back
lot of
game
things
and
that
Brazil was strong.
I don't say,
But you
anything
don't
negative
speak
about
Portuguese.
Brazilians, so that's why it's so shocking to me to have this going on. But
He's
if
so
you guys
shocked.
Haven't known me already. I'm Austin Holliman. I want to say that first. This is very heartbreaking to me. The fact that it was always my dream to live in Brazil, and my YouTube channel was centered around me showing other men, not just the women, but just
No,
if
it
you
was the
guys
women.
Understanding
It was the
and
women.
you watch my videos, you see me talk about how I enjoy just. First of all, we can start with just the drinks on how well the drinks are.
Bro.
I love the drinks in Brazil over any other country.
We
I've
saw
been
the
to, even my
clip.
home
Stop
country.
the cap.
The food is a lot more healthy. I have a lot more energy. My skin glows a lot better in Brazil. Everything about me is better in Brazil.
You don't know how to
Whether
practice good
the
hygiene in
people are
America?
So social. I can be myself
Cap.
in Brazil. I can.
You don't
I
even
actually
speak their
feel I can
language.
Be myself and not be judged by everybody I run into.
Because they don't. Yo,
And that's why I made this
You
video.
about to get me
English, because
tight.
I can elaborate more than I could in Portuguese.
you about to get me tight. You could be yourself
But I'm-
more,
I'm
but you
very
could elaborate
heartbroken
more in
knowing
English.
that because this whole situation is going on, that even, let's say, for example, I'm not banned to come in Brazil.
They should have banned you for real.
Since my name has been slandered around and misinformed to the majority of the people, well, it seems like the majority of Brazil, but a lot of people in Brazil,
Yo, they watched your
it's not
video,
safe even if I
bro.
wanted to come back.
It shouldn't
If I
be
wanted to come back to stay in Brazil, it wouldn't be safe.
because you're a
My
predator.
name has been slandered, and everybody's been geared to hate me, to think that I'm some sort of sex tourist that's telling men that, oh,
You literally
Brazilian women-
said,
And I'm
"Get
not
your
saying this
passport,
because I
bro."
know some of y'all still gonna watch this English version first and misinterpret it. I am not saying Brazilian women are easy for everybody.
That's
What I meant
literally
by when I
what you said in the
That
video.
Brazilian women are
What?
easy, and I shouldn't use the word easy. I know that now. I'm sorry.
You knew that
But what I'm
then.
saying is, for a man that's well mannered, well dressed, that has put
You're
in the
not
effort to-
well-mannered.
to raise himself, he will have a easier time in Brazil as opposed to where I
Yo.
was from. That wasn't always the case. But
It has nothing to
to get into the
do
video, I wanna
with Brazil. It
apologize
has everything to do with
for
you.
releasing these videos and showing ignorance to the culture that you guys, certain aspects of Brazilian culture.
Stop the cap. You're not
I know
sorry.
that I'm not. I shouldn't expect y'all to forgive me, but I'm asking if you forgive me because I am a gringo or an American in Brazil. I've only
Now
stayed there
that's
3
the
months.
excuse.
I've been there a total of 4 months. in
He
the past
said he
year.
studied it his whole
And-
life since he was 6.
I am still learning Brazilian culture. The things that I did, I didn't know that they were wrong.
Scram.
I know now. I very well.
They should have put you in jail. They
And,
should have locked
I
you
wanted
up.
to apologize for, I guess. moving too
Boo.
comfortably
Tomatoes,
without
tomatoes,
actually knowing.
tomatoes.
I should have had a Brazilian man or a Brazilian woman tell me, I should have reviewed with someone from the culture to see if that was
You
fine.
should have
But
stayed your
I-
ass home.
My intent was never to promote sex trafficking, sex
literally
tourism,
was.
or exploitation of women.
He looked like he reading
my-
off of
my-
something.
Original intent and still my intent was for men, like I said, that have worked on themselves, that cannot find what they want in their home country, in this case, the United States.
That's a you problem.
My message was that
You
hey,
need to keep working on
women in
yourself.
Brazil still appreciate and will still,
Tolerate.
value the work that you
No,
do in
tolerate.
yourself, and you'll find a fulfilling relationship in this country. It
But you
wasn't
didn't.
about, come through here and run.
But you
the-
didn't. Instead,
and I
you
think
showed
the
us that you thought they were
misconception was
easy.
whenever I had the video where the woman said that she would kiss me right away, and I was like, "Oh, come get your passport."
You said take you
I'm
home.
not saying, "Oh, come through here and just."
You said
run through
take
women,"
you
but
home.
in my
Stop.
Country, women do not behave the same way, and it's not that women in Brazil behave a bad way.
What do you
They
mean
behave
women
bad when they
behave?
came down here.
What do you mean
I
behave?
really love the way how Brazilian women act, and
The last update on the passport bro that we're talking about today is that he made his way to Thailand to creep on some Thailand women and seems to have found love in Thailand to some woman that he claims to be the love of his life. All that to say is that they all be trying to circle back on what they saying and try to make it sound different, like they're not being creeps, but you're literally being a creep and spoke about it as such. Y'all are real life weird. Anyway, to continue this series on the Passport Bros, let me know who y'all want me to do next. And I got y'all. All y'all gotta do is say, roll a clip. Thank y'all for kicking it with me. Love y'all.